Hello, welcome to CAS 204 Web Design. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of our Angel course. Once you have logged into Angel and clicked on our Angel course, you should see the title up in the corner that says the title of the class, CAS 204 Web Design. Now, the main course page, or the first page you'll come to once you click on the course in Angel, will have some contact information. It has a little information about the section. It also has contact information and office hours. Office hours are available both physically and virtually, so check out that information and feel free to contact us if you have any questions. The place you're going to be most often is the Lessons tab. The Lessons tab has two folders here up at the top that will always be here, that are here for you for your convenience. First is a general course information folder that has the syllabus and other general course information. Second is the Dropboxes folder. Dropboxes are something where you can upload your assignments. Now, not all assignments are going to be turned in via an Angel Dropbox, but those that are, you'll turn in through this Dropbox. And whenever there's a Dropbox, we'll let you know with the assignment. You just click the Dropboxes folder and you'll actually see a Dropbox in here that you can put it in. Right now, there's no Dropboxes in there. Let's take a look at the general course information. This page has your syllabus, it has the course schedule, and both of those will be updated if there's ever any changes throughout the course. It also has an assignments folder which has each assignment listed within it. Now, we also will be telling you what the assignments are every week. So every week you have like a to-do list, and on that to-do list we tell you all of the assignments. However, the assignments folder is a collection of all the assignments across the semester. So let's say you forget when an assignment was week 1 or week 2, and let's say it's week 4. It doesn't matter because all assignments will be in this folder. So if we go in here, we can see right now only the week 1 assignments are in here, but come the following weeks they will all be listed. Now, one thing that you can tell at a glance is you can see the assignment name for each of these. The icons indicate the type of Angel file it is. That's not too important for you to really know. But what is handy is the subtitle. So it tells you which week it was assigned, and it tells you the due date. And it does that for each of the assignments. And as we get more assignments in here, that will be helpful for you. Now I'm going to go back to the general course information folder where we just were. And the next thing in here is general tips and resources. Now again, some of these are things that we'll reference to during certain weeks, but you might want to come back and find them, and you might not want to remember what week we mentioned it in. Right now we have directions on how to FTP, which is covered this week. And then we also have some other resources, some stock graphic resources and some usability, accessibility resources, which are not mentioned this first week, but we still have here already ready for you. We also have all videos where we list all videos, and that is updated throughout the course. And that again is so that if you want to go back and try to watch something again and you can't remember what week it was originally shown in, that's okay, because you can just go to this all videos page and see a directory of all the videos introduced in the whole course so far. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the Lessons tab. We've covered general course information, which is a great hub for a bunch of different information. We've covered Dropboxes and what those are. And then basically after that, you're always going to have a folder that's called, or a page called This Week. Right now there's only one in here, but come the coming weeks there'll be a page or folder for each week, and the current week we are on will start with This Week. You'll also see then that it says what week it is, week 1, and it has a brief title. This week's is Introduction and Web Basics. You can also quickly tell from the subtitle what are the dates of the week. So we're Wednesday, September 7th through Sunday, September 11th. And you can also see the assignments due this week. So the assignments are due Monday, September 12th by 11:59 p.m. And that will be the standard format that we list all of the week material in. Now if I go into the week, I'm just going to kind of go through this very quickly with you because they're all in a similar standard format. You always have an overview of the week at the top of the page. If there was a previous week, we also would have a quick summary of assignments due from last week, but since this is the first week, there isn't any. So we have the overview of this week, which shows the topics, and it also shows the assignments. Now this is going to line up with what is in the schedule for this week, and if the schedule was to adjust, we would make sure that it was updated, but obviously this shows you the topics and assignments for this week. Each of the assignments are linked, and then it goes through and you can see each one corresponds with a topic. So part 1 is the same as the first topic listed. We also give a part 1 time estimate at the top that tells you the total length of videos in this first section, and then also if there's any assigned readings. That's so that when you come in, you might not have time to complete the whole list of items or parts for the week. So you might have to do them in sections. We suggest that you do them in the order they are listed, but so that you know what you're getting into, we try to provide the length of video and the number of readings for each section so you can have some kind of an idea if you want to start another section when you're working on the week, or if you want to stop, take a break, and come back. So that is pretty much it. At the end of the page, we always list the quiz, a link back to the quiz. If you ever are in question of what is due, you can always check again at the top of the page, and it will list all the items that are due for that week and the due dates. So that's the overview of Angel, or of the main part and how we format it. A quick look at some of the other tabs you might use. The Communicate tab is where you can send emails. So you can go and view your inbox and you can send a message. When we send messages through Angel, you'll get them in your Angel inbox, and you'll also get them in your mail folder, like your MSU mail email. If you go to the report tab, you can generate a grade report. So this would give you details on your grades. You just need to make sure the category is grades, and then you click run. And once you click run, it'll pop up with a report of all your grades. So that's the basics of how the class works. And if you have any questions throughout the semester, just contact us or visit us in our office hours.